Shalom. I want to start off by giving call, Halayim, Al Yahweh Shemi Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who feed and nourish us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Salutations, shalom, and blessings to the elect, to you sincere Akim, you brothers that are continuing to watch and to and hit them highways and hedges and push the word and do the will of the Heavenly Father. Just a quick lesson. Just I got a couple articles just illustrating the fact that we're getting close, man, to this nuclear destruction, man, which is a prophecy, man. You know, the world. I mean, the world is as it stands is coming to a head, man. You know, because the scriptures tell you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth in the Apocrypha. And I mean, things are ramping up, which they have been for quite a while now. But it's getting hotter and hotter, man. And it's it's not just with North Korea. It's with a bunch of other places, man. And it's all pointing towards one thing: is that nuclear destruction, man. Which is the Heavenly Father. Uh, he's gonna. That's the second death, man. That's what he's gonna use to destroy this world, man. Okay. And with that said, I'm gonna touch a couple articles. I'm not gonna read all of them. I'm gonna just read a piece of every couple of them and bring out a few scriptures. And I don't want to make this too long because brothers that are in the know already know these things. Just want to point these things out real quick. This is from the freebeacon.com. This is Congress to pass fresh sanctions on North Korea as nuke threat hits critical stage. Congress is expected to level or Congress is expected to level fresh economic sanctions on North Korea this week as a threat of the hermit nation's capability to strike the U.S. with a nuclear missile continues to escalate. According to the conversation with members of the congressional leadership who told the Washington Free Beacon, that the Kim Jong-un regime could have a nuclear weapon capable of striking the United States in only a few years. So hey man, a lot of shit is being stirred by North Korea, man. Which the scriptures tell you the weak should say that they are strong, roughly paraphrasing. You know, and in North Korea is at one point in time, the U.S. used to bully them. Now that they got that nuclear weapons capability, they're not scared of America anymore, man. And that's prophecy, man. That's written in the scriptures, man. And not just North Korea, man. There's various other countries that are in that same boat, man. They're in that same position where we're like, fuck America, man. You know. Next article, same spot, freebeacon.com. Brother Anwar, brother has sent me this article. I just want to read a little bit of it. The water to you, brother. This is U.S. commandos set to counter North Korean nuclear sites. Oh, another thing, on the live stream, the Apostle Ramlab and the brothers from Dallas, had did the brother from Hawaii, Kabari Hawada, he had called in and was and gave a testimony of a conversation he had heard with two military cats that were speaking about how they're constantly doing drills and shit, man. And this is gonna illustrate the point. This is it says U.S. Special Operations Forces are set to conduct operations against North Korean nuclear missile and other weapons of mass destruction sites in any future conflict. The commander of Special Operations Operations Command told Congress Tuesday. Army General Raymond A. Thomas stated in a testimony to a House subcommittee that Army, Navy, and Air Force commandos are based both permanently and in rotations on the Korean Peninsula in case conflict breaks. So man, hey man, America's is ready, man. And this thing is it's not gonna be stopped, man. You posting threats and you doing these countermeasures to try to stop these missiles from being deployed. Hey, it's gonna happen, man. You know, hey, you can't stop the prophecy of the Heavenly Father, man. The will of the Heavenly Father is to destroy America and destroy various parts of this world, and to beam up the elect about that said destruction and put the elect back in the land of milk and honey, which is being polluted by them gutter rats right now, man. Israel is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be put back in its proper state, and it's going to be given back to the elect of the Heavenly Father, man, because that land was promised to the elect, man. Okay, and yeah, that's it. And then this is funny. I'm going to read this next article. This one's funny, man. This is off of RT.com. It says the title of it says war will see Japan under radioactive clouds before any country. North Korea state media. Listen to this, man. These Koreans is crazy, man. It says if the Korean Peninsula standoff evolved into a armed conflict, Japan would be the first to suffer from the fallout, both political and nuclear. North Korean state media said, warning Tokyo against any hostile actions. In case of a nuclear war on the peninsula, Japan that houses logistic bases, launching bases and sortie bases of the U.S. Forces will be put under radioactive clouds before any country. State-run Rongdong Sinmun newspaper said on Wednesday. The newspaper reminded Tokyo of its previous experience involving nuclear weapons, stating that the country will become the number one target for a North Korean strike. So as it housed U.S. forces and would be put under radioactive clouds before any country. Hey man, see now North Korea is pointing the finger at Japan, man. So hey, all these different countries are being involved, man, in one way, shape, or another, man. So that's what lets you know this is gonna be a world war, man, because it's gonna be many countries that's gonna be involved in this, man. All countries, basically, every country that has nuclear capability is gonna be involved. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read a little bit more. It says, if Japan is truly concerned about its interests, it has to make due efforts for the peaceful settlement of the Korean Peninsula issue. The commentary reads, as the first country in the world that suffered a bomb disaster, atom bomb, Japan knows better than others how terrible the nuclear disaster is. Japan is aiming to modify its constitution and deploy its self-defense forces overseas. The commentary continues, adding that the possibility of a crisis on the Korean Peninsula is being used by Tokyo as a pretext for that. Well, that's pretty much some read on that. But hey man, everybody's been involved in this, man, because even China is involved in this because they don't want the Koreans to they want that land, and then they're teamed up with America to stop these motherfuckers but yet they don't want America to go in there, because America, if they get into North Korea, then they're going to be in China's backyard, so to say, and that's not going to be good for China, because America's, they're grease balls, man. If they can get into North Korea, man, then they're at China's back. They're on their neck, man. And China don't want that, but yet they team up and to join forces against North Korea. Shit don't make no fucking sense, man. I got one more article, and it reads, this is from the HuffingtonPost.com. It says, forget North Korea. The next nuclear crisis festers on the Indian-Pakistan border. Yeah, because Pakistan, and matter of fact, it's going to go into it. Let me read a little bit of this. It says, terrorism is fueling fears of unintended war between the two bitter enemies. Washington, while President Donald Trump is focused on North Korea's nuclear madman, a more alarming threat is rising in South Asia. An explosive mix of nuclear weapons, terrorism, and hair-trigger war plans. Pakistan, already a major nuclear weapons power with well over 100 warheads and the missiles to carry them, is racing to expand its arsenal of short-range tactical weapons meant as a deterrent against India, its largest, more powerful neighbor and blood enemy. India is thought to have over 100 nuclear weapons of its own. North Korea is estimated to possess enough fissile material to make several warheads. See, these two, Pakistan and India, they have the nuclear capability, and they have the arsenal to deliver strikes with those nukes. And it's saying North Korea that they don't, but yet North Korea's gonna get it right when it's time. When it's time, though, Reading on, but it's not the numbers of weapons between India and Pakistan that most worries analysts and diplomats. It's the instability of their nuclear standoff and the possibility that an accident, a miscalculation, or a terrorist attack can ignite a catastrophic nuclear war. Bitter and distrustful, the two countries have fought for 4 wars since 1947, and skirmishes in numerous border clashes that continue to this day. Analysts now warn of a growing risk that another border clash could swiftly escalate into a nuclear crisis. So, like I was saying, man, it's not just America and North Korea and China and Russia, man. You got Pakistan, you got India, and you got other various countries that have nuclear capabilities that are warring with each other, man. So, World War III is inevitable. It's just a matter of time when it's going to come about, and like Apostle Tahar brought out, it's there's still a prophecy that still needs to come about, which is the chip, man. And until that chip comes, we're still living out these prophecies, man. We're gonna be here until that chip comes, and then World War III comes. Hey, man, it's all coming though, man. It's coming. All right. And I want to read these quick scriptures. This is Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, "Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" Disciples desirous to know when the end was coming. Which we're living in those times right now. Reading on, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you." Hey, man, take heed, because those same disciples that were then are here now. And it says, "Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Which, if you are deceived, then you are not of the fold that was given to Yahweh Shai, because he said he has lost none. Okay, and there has been people saying that they were, the anointed, but that's prophecy, which it states right here, and it says, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, man. Then you see those articles I read those are wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and the elect, man, those that are living according to the law, statute, commandments, and are doing the best of their ability to keep those law, statute, and commandments, and push the word of the Heavenly Father, man. And we need not to be troubled. I don't I'm of that number. We need not to be troubled, man, because the man who has ever put their trust in the Lord and was confounded. The Heavenly Father is a tower that the righteous run into and are safe, man, as the scriptures state. Okay, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, and there's earthquakes popping off daily, man. You can get an app on your phone that will tell you about all the earthquakes that's popping off around the globe, and that's happening daily, man. And then you got Puerto Rico just went bankrupt. Venezuela. What's the other one? Venezuela, Brazil, South America. Hey, man, all these places, man, are suffering the famines, man. There's food shortages, man. So all these things are already about right now. These things are already coming. These things are here already, man. And as I read, you got Pakistan and India. That's nation against nation. You got America versus China, America versus Russia, America versus North Korea. That's nation against nation. So these things are already here, man. Okay. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. These are just the beginning, man. This shit is not. It is not over yet, man. We have prophecies that haven't came about just yet, man. And the scriptures tell you that the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. So World War III is not gonna be popped off until them Israelis, them gutter rats, today push the button, man. Today poke and get shit stirred all the way up, okay? And with that said, I'm gonna shut it down. So like I did go a little long, but it's all through the spirit. I want to give call, Allah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Shim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who feed and nurse us through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shim, Yahweh Shai. Salutations, shalom, and blessings to the elect, to you sincere brothers. Honor and blessings to you. Shalom.